Hello children. So I am explaining you all understanding quadrilateral. It is the chapter of class 8th. Very first chapter of geometry. It deals with the geometry, and in the last video I explained about the how we are approaching, how we start with the small approach and why we are going ahead by the help of the previous information in the latest one. So I was talking about the polygon. It was defined polygon in the last video, and it was talked about the diagonal, why diagonal it is required, so we'll see. So now it's a time to categorize the polygon. So basically when we talk about polygon, normally this gives a concept of one is here very first it is convex polygon and concave polygon. This is something that you need to understand, children. Although let me speak you very clearly, we all are dealing with here in class 8 with the convex polygon, but we need to understand how in fact we categorize this convex polygon and concave polygon. So convex polygon, in convex polygon normally that we all are dealing with, like suppose I am making here the rectangle, here it is trapezium, I think trapezium, many more things you could make it. Suppose this is in convex polygon, this is like this triangle. This is an example of convex polygon. Yes, it is 5 side figure. You say it is pentagon. Many more things you will have. So this is all about the convex polygon. Now what about the concave polygon? Let me show you very first the figure, then A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D. Then one more example I am trying to take. This. A, B, C, D, E, F, Z. So here I'm just, these two types of figures you have. These are the concave polygon and these are the convex polygon. So I don't feel this would be enough information for you all. How to recognize, how to recognize these two on the basis of concepts. What the concepts are being applied. So let me tell you, children, the very first marvelous things to know whether the convex polygon or concave polygon is, we need to see if the vertices points outwards. I am very just I want to make you clear, all you all are not having any problem with the vertices. A, B, C, D, they are the vertices. And how they are pointing what? These vertices pointing what? Outside. In all type of convex polygon, if you will see vertices pointing outside, the very first point you need to keep it in your mind. The very first point you need to note down and try to not to forget. It will help you to recognize if somewhere it is given. So the very first is what? Vertices point out outwards or externally, right? Could you see in this vertice is outwards, this vertice is outwards, this vertice is outwards, this vertice is outwards. What about the C? Inwards. In this also, what about the C? It points towards inwards. So in this outwards and in this inwards. So this one information, this one thing, if you will keep it in the mind, you won't have any problem to understand which are convex polygon and which are concave polygon. Next, one more information that I could share with you all. None of the angle would be more than 180 degree for convex polygon. You could see this Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. Suppose this is a rectangle, so it is 90 degree. So what is the criteria? The angle should not be more than 180 degree for a convex polygon. And yes, opposite to the concave polygon, what in this you could see, this is the obtuse angle. This is the obtuse angle. This is the obtuse angle. So these two informations I have given you extra. Now the diagonal, it was explained you earlier in NCERT also it is explained about the diagonal, so what it was required. So it was required again here. See what is happening. What do you mean by diagonal? If you make the diagonal here, this gives you AC, this like BD, this is a diagonal. In this, if you will make the diagonal, there is a possible diagonal which is outside the figure. If you make the diagonal of BD. Now just come the definition of the diagonal. It is the line connecting the two non-consecutive vertices. So the B and D is the non-consecutive vertices, and the BD is a diagonal for A, B, C, E. For this figure, BD is the diagonal, and this diagonal is outside. If you will make the diagonal in this, here also this is A, B, C, D, it has four sides. So we'll have a diagonal. Here also BD would be the diagonal. Here also, here the CE will be the diagonal. Now let us see what is written in the NCERT, and that you all need to understand how this is, as per the NCERT, how will classify convex polygon and concave polygon. So let us see, it is given. Can you find out how these types of polygons differ from one another? Polygons that are convex have no position of their diagonals in their exteriors or any line segment joining any 2 points in the interior of the polygon lies wholly in the interior of it. In this too, the concave polygons, this is something it is talking about. In this it is talking about the diagonal for convex polygon. It is completely inside the polygon, If even in this, if you will make this BD will be the diagonal, the CD will be the diagonal, this BD will be the diagonal. Okay, AD also may be a diagonal. So in the case of convex, diagonal will be lying interior, and here in the case of concave, diagonal will be lying outer. So by this way, and this is the way it is given in the NCERT to differentiate these two on the basis of diagonal. And I have told you how by seeing the vertices, and one more on the basis of angle, reflex angle, more than 180 degree, it is a reflex angle. So these are enough information about the categorizing or understanding the convex polygon and concave polygon. And before going ahead, the one more way, let us define this polygon, classify the polygon, and that is very easy. It was a bit information that you all are required to understand, and for this one more category it is given, which is regular polygon and irregular polygon. So for this in the regular polygon, it's not very hard to understand. For the regular polygon, you must understand two things: equilateral and equiangular. Okay, these two words will make you confirm about the regular polygon and the irregular polygon. In regular polygon, we have equilateral, means equi, it stands for equal, lateral stands for sides. So equal sides along with the equal angles. What would be the example for the regular examples? Like equilateral triangle. Yes, all sides are equal. Equilateral triangle. Square. Yes, square. This pentagon of equal sides, hexagon of equal sides. So you would have a numerous examples of the regular polygon. And what about the irregular? Of course, a polygon which is not having equilateral and equiangular. So many more examples you would have for the irregular polygon also, like rectangle, like trapezium, like rhombus. Many more examples you would have for a irregular polygon and the triangular polygon. So I feel this is all about the first concepts about the understanding quadrilaterals, and hopefully you would have an idea to solve exercise 3.1. So more one topic that I need to explain you all, that is the angle sum property, that definitely we'll talk about. Then we'll go with the exercise 3.1 and then we'll deal with the next topic. So this is for all. Have a good day. Welcome. The next video in the next. Chalo.